one of the things that we heard and really stuck with us, a quote, is just saying the children aren't supposed to be raised by the government, but by the community.
It's the government's job to protect, it's the community's job to raise the children. So that's CYS's job, is to protect these kids, but we need families that are going to be champions on their behalf. So
I would say to really think about it, because their decision is a long-term decision even for the children, and to do it because they care for the kids, not just because someone else they know is doing it or because they get a paycheck out of it, because it's very important to understand the children. I also would say to get to know the child one-on-one, and if they have kids and they're home with them, to not base it on their biological children to that child, because it's two different situations.
I'd say go for it. If you're considering it, if your passion's there, your heart's there, go for it. But I would also say make sure you sit down and seriously consider whether or not you're ready for it. It is not for the faint of heart. But these kids need a good, stable place. And one of the biggest challenges about being a foster parent is you get a child in your home, you realize it's hard, and then you say, you know what, we're done. We're going to give up on this child, and they're sending the child back into the system to be put into another family. So we're treating these children like they're unwanted.
I think it's difficult. I mean, regardless of what kind of a situation you're removing a child from, that's still what they know, even if there's physical, sexual abuse, whatever is going on with that home environment. It's difficult for children to be removed from that and to be removed from the people who, they've grown up with and who have taken care of them, whether that be good care or not. So then I think to add on to that and to, take them away from their school and their friends, or, sometimes maybe when we can't maintain the school environment, to at least keep them in Center County, but when you have to remove them entirely from the community they know, the activities they know, the things that they're used to doing on a Saturday afternoon, that's really difficult, moving them to an absolutely foreign environment with people they don't know, in a community that they don't know, starting up at a new school, which is difficult for a child who has that good foundation, that good support, that good home. For these kids who don't have that and who often have very poor social skills because of the environment they grew up in, it's very difficult for kids, and I feel like it's blow after blow sometimes for them. It's necessary. It's necessary for their safety and their well-being that they not be in that environment, but we're then adding all of these additional hurdles onto that for them, and it seems really unfair.
There's a lot of teenagers, 13 and up, that really don't have homes, because the idea of foster kids is, oh, they're bad, they'll do this, they'll do that, they're horrible people, or whatever. And that's definitely not the case. I think every foster kid I know is not even of the sort, and we're all going to college and whatever. So I think that's a big awareness.